Right, I'm here at Fat Sam's with three of the Purple Felts for the EP launch night. If you'd like to introduce yourselves.
I'm Tim, I'm the keyboard and trumpet player.
Yeah.
I'm Matt, I'm the drummer.
And
I'm Callum and I'm the guitar player.
right, so how long have the Purple Felts been going?
About 2 years. 2 years properly,
yeah.
2 years.
Yeah.
2 years,
And how did it all start?
Well, we all know each other through college. Met at Perth College because we all studied there, but then it was after our first year, kind of, a couple of us being in a band together, we then kind of met everyone and properly started it off as actual, out with anything else,
Right.
actual band.
And what were you, any of you played in bands before, or was it just...
me and the singer used to be in Barroom Crawl,
Yeah.
band together, and Mark, the bass player, he's been in a bunch of bands. The Number, he was in them.
Yeah. And was it a sort of collective love? I mean, when you got together, did you know the sort of music you wanted to get together, or did that evolve?
No, I think it'll be
really?
well to get used to it.
That's definitely part of the fun of it.
It was sort of an accident, because we've all got pretty different music tastes, and we never really made any decisions about it. We just,
Right.
it's just what ended up happening.
Whatever happened, we all got in a room together, which is pretty
So how did it start? I mean, did it start with like your horns and everything else? Yeah.
well,
We started off writing a tune in college, and it was just sort of pretty bass and guitar heavy, just a pretty straight up kind of funky kind of tune.
Right.
And then brought in the horns and just evolved from there, really. Yeah.
Right. So from that point of view, you sound. I mean, again, the EP's coming out tomorrow, the 1st. Yeah.
yeah,
that's
that's
right.
the one.
Right. What's the title of it?
The Jester's Game.
Right. And it's now you got to get that. I'm right in thinking from winning the Buskers, Battle of the Bands thing.
Totally.
So-
Last year, yeah.
When you heard about that, did you just sort of like presume at that point the band was stage ready, or had you been gigging fairly extensively before that?
We've had a few gigs sort of dotted here and there, mostly in Perth. Just put in for the competition, just seemed like a good thing to do at the time, so
Right.
pretty comfortable. It's a good experience for us.
Yeah. And so were you surprised when you won?
Please don't. It was nice.
Oh, it's in our country.
Yeah, totally.
We actually
We had a standing guitarist. It was all a bit up in the air, but no, yeah, it was actually a really good competition. It was really good fun. So it was just like pleasant, to get the prize. It was free recording time.
It's really useful.
Which
Really
like,
useful.
absolutely what we needed. Yeah.
Don't know how you meant to fund recordings other than that.
So had you done many gigs before you did the Buskers Battle of the Bands? Had you done many gigs? Had you been?
I mean, I guess our home venue is kind of the Green Room in Perth. We've played there really since we started.
Right.
Made some good friends there, so we can get in there pretty easily. But other than that, about the place, came to Dundee a couple of times.
Yeah.
Where else have we gone? Have we gone anywhere really? Other than that, I think a couple in, like 1 or 2 in a little pub in Glasgow and Edinburgh once or twice, but not really anything to actually be noticed.
Have you done much sort of outside the city, like Perth and Dundee, since you did that, or is that coming up now? You've got
We've
the
been
EP
doing,
out.
Yeah.
doing Edinburgh, Aberdeen. Aberdeen's a really good place.
Yes,
Folk up there, like folk up there,
good
don't laugh at
features
it.
and
Like,
everything,
Yeah, I had one of our best shows up there, I think.
Really, yeah.
So
When did you record the EP?
it was
Where?
It was at DM Studios, just
Right.
round the corner from here.
Oh, right.
Harris.
And a good experience?
Yeah, it's really good.
Harris,
Harris is really helpful and useful,
Right.
and
Yeah,
they've got
it's
great
good,
equipment up there. Really good amps and that, which really
Yeah.
helped.
we just kind of left our own devices to just do what we did. He just got good sound, set everything up for us, so it was quite relaxed and just did everything pretty naturally, so it was good fun.
That's good. So with the compositions, did you have them sort of all ready for going in the studio, or did you sort of put things together? Did you add things when you went in the studio?
Well, for this EP, I mean, we had the majority of it pretty much written, and most of it, as you hear it on the record, is pretty much what you hear live as well. But once we got into the studio, there was more option to, contribute things that we wouldn't necessarily be able to do live. So there are a few wee bits that are extras.
But overall, it's a pretty faithful representation of the live
Pretty much.
versions.
I mean, all the recordings were live recordings, pretty much.
The bass, like the guitar, bass, and drums were all done live in the room together,
Yeah.
and then it's just like, well, we overdubbed the horns, and then,
Right.
there's a few wee just sort of noises and swells and things,
Yeah.
but nothing like. It is pretty much like a live record, really.
Because it's pretty, I mean, the band is a pretty unique style band, I mean, in Scotland, let alone around Perth and Dundee, with the sort of, that you mix all the different styles and you got the horns as well. I mean, you're finding you're getting a really good response from people.
Generally, yeah, we do like, people always often have quite a nice thing to say, and that often is the comment is like, doesn't really sound like anything else, which I guess I'll absolutely take that.
Yeah,
it's a pretty nice thing to have said, I guess.
But it seems to go across age ranges as well.
Really?
Yeah, we like last night we were playing another gig and it was sort of an older crowd than we usually in front of, and they were loving it. Like,
yeah, mad for that.
Yeah.
So what are your plans now? Are you going to like get the EP out and then are you looking at setting up more dates and things like that? Or?
Yeah, I think
we've got a few coming up. We've got Belladrum next week.
Yeah, are you doing that?
Yeah, and then we've got Dunfermline and maybe Aberdeen and back in Perth, and then we're just looking to push it as far as we can, really.
Yeah, try and get a Edinburgh and Glasgow date in there possibly at some point. But yeah, in a way it feels like just with the launch of the EP with actual recorded music for people to hear, and this is the first of it, in a way it's like we're just starting out, but we've got a good basis to go from.
Oh, that's it.
So it's encouraging, and the responses so far are also pretty encouraging, so yeah, see what happens really.
So where can people get the EP from? Presumably at gigs or...
Gigs.
And then
there's on our Bandcamp, which the easiest way to go to thepurplefelts.com, and all the links are there. That's the easiest way to find it. And we're going to have it. We're going to have it in a new Hellfire Club in Glasgow.
Oh yeah, you're doing that.
We'll be able to buy it there, and Shamanic in Perth. We're going to have them in there, and maybe Groucho's up here.
I think Groucho said they'll take some. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so
and there was a place in Edinburgh as well that I was going to go and ask about. But yeah.
Good.
Just generally around the place.
So pretty pleased with the way things are working out so far?
I think so, yeah. Feels like we've got a bit of momentum going, which is cool.
That's what you want. Okay. Right, well thank you for talking to us. Thanks to the Purple Felts.
Thank you.
Tonight's gig. Thanks guys.
Cheers.
That's it.